युक्रेनात शिकपी भुरग्यांचेर आकांत आयला. थोडे मायदेशी पावल्यात, जाल्यार अजून जायते विद्यार्थी थंयच आडकून पडल्यात. तांच्या भितर बाणावलेची 2 भुरगीं जॅडन परेरा आनी जोलिफा डायसाचो आस्पाव आसा. जॅडन गॅरात शिरकाला. भारतांत येवपाक अजून मेरेन पोलंडाचे शिमेर पावूंक ना, जाल्यार जोलिफा रोमानिया पावला. भारताच्या विमानाची वाट पळयता. ताका तशेंच हेर भुरग्यांकूय बेगीच भारतांत हाडची अशी विनवणी दोगांच्या मायन केली.
आज जे युक्रेनाक जे वॉर जाले कडेन आसा त्या वॉराक आमगेलो बेणावलेचो जेडन पेरेरा म्हणटा आमचे फाटल्यान तांची घर दिश्ट पडटा. ताचे कडेन हें तांचें घर आनी हो जेडन पेरेरा जो आसा हो थंय शिकपा म्हण युक्रेनाक गेल्लो. आज वॉर जाले कडेन आसा, रशियान तांचे वॉर केले कडेन आसा. ह्या वॉराक तो तितूंत आडकून पडले कडेन आसा. आज तांची मम्मी कडेन आमी विचारले. त्याच वेळार तेणी एक अपील केले कडेन आसा सरकारान बेगीच्या बेगीन ट्राय करचें की ह्या स्टुडंट्सां हाडपाक. आज पर्यंत जेडनान आपल्या मम्मी फुड्यान सगळें उलयले कडेन आसा, डेली फोन करता. पूण आजुनी जेडन जो आसा हो खंयच्या बाउंड्रीचेर आजुनी पावले कडेन ना. तांकां एम्बसीच्यान सांगले कडेन आसा की तुमी तुमची त्याच रुमार रावात, तुमी खंयच हाडनाकात. काल सुद्दां ते वचोन जेडनान कितें तरी आपल्याक खावपाक जाय या कितें रांदपाक जाय ती वस्त तेणें हाडले कडेन आसा. आज तेजी मामीन सांगले कडेन आसा आमकां. तर सरकाराक एक विनंती आसा तेंची की सरकारान हितून लक्ष घालचें आनी बेगीच्या बेगीन थंय जे आपल्या एकू भुरग्यान बाकी भुरग्यांक सुद्दां हाडचे म्हूण अशी तेजी मामीन मागले कडेन आसा. आज सरकार पळोवया कित्याक उलोवणी खूब चालू आसात आनी आमच्या सरकारान खूब ट्राय केले कडेन आसा. इंडियन गव्हर्मेंट जो आसा आमचो तेणें खूब ट्राय केल्या आनी जाय जी फ्लायट जी आसात ती थंय धाडले कडेन आसा. इवन मिलिटरीची सुद्दां फ्लायटां थंय आज गेले कडेन आसात. आज सगळे लोक मागतात की हे आनी एक डेथ जाले कडेन आसा तेजे वयर आनी डेथ जावची न्हय म्हणून हेजे पयलींच ह्या भुरग्यांक रेस्क्यू करून हाडची म्हणून मागले कडेन आसा.
I have spoken to him. He is still there in the hostel, and the bombing is less, he said so far, but he's still there in the hostel, and evacuation plans are going on, I guess. Yesterday they managed to go to the shop and buy something because the coordinator told them for some time to just go and come back immediately. They bought some stuff. So it's okay, but the evacuation has to be done as fast as possible before the situation gets worse. Please help the students as fast as possible before the situation gets worse. He didn't take a risk of the Indian embassy told the Sumi students be there, so they were there. They are all together. 500 students are together. They have not reached the border anyway. They have not gone by themselves anyway. So eklots are. Only goal. Among the Indian students, the others are Kerala, Tamil Nadu. He is doing veterinary medicine there, and this was his second year. All the children back safely, all the Indian students back safely. We already had one death, which was very heartbreaking. We don't want that more. Before the situation gets worse, please, the government of India, bring them back.
मुगे चड युक्रेनासून सॅटर्डे ते भायर सरले आनी अराउंड 12 o'clock आमगे इंडियन टायम आनी तेक नेली बॉर्डराचेर पावपाक तेक 12 to 14 hours लागली आनी युक्रेन बॉर्डराचेर ते पावले around 6 after 12 hours आनी थिंग तेका जायते स्ट्रगल करपा पडले. 2,000 to 3,000 थिंगा भुरगीं आहली आनी तेणें सांगिल्लें मामा म्हाका खबर ना कित्याक ऑलरेडी थिंगा 2 nights जाली भुरग्यांक बॉर्डर क्रॉस करपा दिल ना. आनी मागीर ती she had to stay 16 hours. Then they were able to cross, but they were not letting the Indians in. That's what she told me. Yeah. So they were in the group, and 3 of their friends they stayed in the this thing tent because they couldn't bear this thing cold and all. My whole body was freezing, and like that only they stayed, and they managed to cross the borders around 6 o'clock. And then they were taken. Then they were inside the Romania, and there they were given shelter. Even the locals in the border had served them well, but they were not in a position to help. And they were not given the shelter that night on the border. They stayed the whole night in the queue. And then the Romania border is so they were taken to the shelter next to the airport. And now she's okay, they're safe. And we are panicking here. My old mother is there. I don't disclose her anything because she's a heart patient. And I appeal to the government to get my daughter as well as other Indians who are stranded and who are struggling to come down to meet their families, to send more flights. The Indian government is helping, but it is a need to send more flights there to get all the Indians. Now my daughter is there now since 3 days. This is the 4th day, but still she's not given the flight confirmation.
गोवा 360 खातीर बाणावली साकून रमेश नायक रावता.